teary eyes and misty skies, strangers passing on by, life and death, do or die. If only I could see you one last time. Why can't I? I can't I? Why did you go where I can't follow? Why did you leave? I want you here with me. I wanna know. I will do anything, just ask. I'll find a way to bring you back. Just wait and see. Where did you go?
I think it's about time you come inside, Marlene. Marlene, I get that you're still upset, but staying out here all day doesn't do anyone any favors. Things won't ever get better this way.
I'm not coming inside. I want to stay here.
This is a hard time, but I can't let you stay here obsessing over this. Over him. Finn is gone, Marlene. Whether he died now or lived for another 50 years, you couldn't have clung to him forever. You have to learn to make your own choices and be your own support.
There has to be a way to fix this.
He's dead, Marlene. There's no fixing that. You aren't helping yourself by staying out here, so come inside already. Don't eat those before I get the porridge ready, Marlene. I made you your favorite tea, Richard. Do you think you could drink it?
He's not going to say anything. He never says anything anymore. I don't feel very hungry. Sorry. I know that candied almonds were your favorite, Finn. I'm not stupid. I know there's nothing I can do about this, that there's no way to bring you back. But I miss you so much. I'd give anything to have you here with me one more time. Anything. Who's there? Do you think hanging around my brother's grave to play a prank is a funny show? Am I going crazy? I swore that someone was speaking. What is this?
Would you give everything to bring back my boy?
This can't be possible. Sarah? Is that you?
My son, your half-brother taken from this world, stolen away, selfishly harvested. If you could bring him back, if there was a way to have what was lost returned, would you accept the trade?
I'd give anything, if it meant I could see Finn again.
There is a way. 6 things that belong to my child, resting above in the sun while my son rests in the coldness of the dirt.
I don't understand. 6 things?
A trade can be given from one side to another. 6 possessions Finn loved, buried in his place and gifted to the dirt forever. In exchange, the entirety of the boy's life returned to him in full, to be lived out for as long as fate allows. If the light of the moon is to touch his resting place before the trade is completed, then he will be lost to the earth forever.
None of this makes sense. How can I even trust something like this? Hello? That was... this can't be real. I've finally just gone crazy. From loneliness. That or hunger. That must be it. Everything in here reminds me of you. Wait, I recognize this. Wasn't this Sarah's diary? I don't understand. Why would Finn keep his mother's diary just lying on his desk? Come on, Marlene, you're too old for ghost stories. It was a hallucination brought on from hunger, remember? It's real. It's all real. A book. Leaves. Rocks. Finn's painting. But what was the last one? If I can bring you back by doing this, then no matter what it costs me, I'll bring you back home to me. I promise.
Going somewhere? Enlighten me. What's so important you had to go sneaking off again instead of helping me in the home?
I wanted to go out into the village again. Spend some time around people. Reconnect with everyone. I thought that maybe that way I'd be able to help the way I'm feeling about losing Finn.
I'm proud of you, Marlene.
What?
I've been so worried about you ever since Finn's death because it seemed to be the only thing that you could focus on. All those days you spent underneath the tree, not doing anything. It's no good for you. To see you moving on like this, it makes me proud to see.
Right. Thanks.
Don't worry. We're going to get through this together, okay? In fact, if you're going out already, I think having some errands to focus your mind on will help. Wait right here. Here, take this. We've run out of feed for the chickens, and I need someone to run out and get some. I didn't intend to ask you with how distracted you've been, but now seems like the perfect time. Trust me, you'll feel better once you're out there and engaging with the world. Now head on out, and I'll see you when you come back.
I feel guilty about lying, but I'm sorry, Mama. Some things are just more important than chores. I won't let Finn down. Can't say I've ever needed to come here before. Maybe Finn can help me learn my letters when I bring him back.
Sorcery in our town. No dark magic. Burn the witch.
Witch? There's no way they could know what I'm doing, right?
Quiet, please.
Hello there? Excuse me. I need some help finding a book.
I don't recognize your face. My memory isn't what it used to be, but I make an effort to know of everyone in this town who has an interest in literature.
I'm Marlene, ma'am. It's nice to meet you.
It's always nice to meet someone with manners in this town. Too many people here don't place value on being polite. You're not much like the rest of this lot.
I think most in the village would agree with you there.
You said you wanted to find a book. Were you after something in specific, or did you need a recommendation?
I'm after a book in particular.
Go on then. What book? Any time I'm kept away from my reading is time being wasted, Marlene. Don't leave me waiting.
That's the thing I need help with. I don't know the book title exactly. I just know what it looks like. I'm illiterate.
I rescind my earlier statement. Seems you do fit in with the rest of the villagers. But why would someone who can't read be trying to find a book?
It was my brother's favorite.
Using the past tense. So he's no longer with you, and this book is for his sake. Well, I'm usually not one for sentiment, but exceptions can be made, especially for the polite. I'll see if I can...
People, you done? You deserve this abomination.
Some sort of commotion? How crass.
I'd hate to seem rude, but would you mind if I went out for a moment?
Indeed, see if you can convince the rabble to settle down. As long as you come back before closing time, I'll be waiting here. Though I hope you don't try and waste my time.
I wouldn't dream of it, ma'am.
Then we're on the same page.
Burn the witch. No dark magic. Keep the peace.
Wait, Marlene, is that you?
Hello, Thomas. Hello, Peter.
We hope that you're doing okay after losing Finn. It's been hard for us, too.
Yeah, we miss him a lot.
Thanks. It hasn't been easy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Speaking of Finn, I'd actually meant to ask, there's been a lot of rumors about Finn's passing. We aren't one to gossip normally, but we were his closest friends. I'm sure you can understand us wanting to know a bit about what's going on.
I don't really want to talk about losing him.
Well, I don't want to continue not knowing what happened to my best friend. No offense, Peter. Look, your family had a private burial, and we didn't even get to say our goodbyes. Instead, we go from spending most days with him around to having nothing but questions about him. If you want to hate me for asking you like this, then that's fine. I can live with that. But I can't live without at least trying to understand. How did Finn pass?
Please, Marlene.
Fever killed Finn. I was nearly at death's door myself, you remember? Well, Finn caught it too. Only when I woke up, he didn't. He'd already been buried before my fever broke.
Blast this wretched fever! If the witches don't do us in, this sickness will.
And Finn, of all people, you'd think between the two of you... I just meant...
No, I'd rather he be here as well.
You need to come with us in the forest, Marlene. There's bound to be some healing herbs there we can find. No more village children will end up like Finn on our watch.
But I
know we haven't been on the best of terms, but you spend more time in these woods than anyone. We need your help. This is beyond us. It's for the good of Figafoyer.
These all smell like dung and deer piss. What do you say the herbs were supposed to be like again?
Why are you asking me? I thought you knew. It was your idea to go in the forest.
Only 'cause you keep raving on and on about your old man's wild remedies. You sure he knows what he's talking about? Or has he been sniffing around in the snuff box for too long?
dirt, wood, and ash.
Fey touched, that one is.
She's even stranger without Finn to look after her.
I guess that responsibility falls to us now.
What? But she's...
An odd one, I know. Hell, the whole village knows. But she's Finn's little sister, and he was our best friend. Least we can do is look after her. If she really is a witch, she'll slip us sooner or later. Then we'll do what Finn never had the guts to do. Marlene! See, even Marlene thinks it smells bad. Dung and deer piss, right?
Right. Well, this has all been rather lovely and all, but I really must be going. I don't suppose there's any chance of you two letting me leave by myself now, is there?
And leave a young lady to walk about unsupervised? Why, we'd never.
It was never a problem when you two and Finn were in school. I'd be roaming around here waiting for lessons to be dismissed, and all was fine.
Well, that was then, and this is now. Just let us come with you, Marlene.
Unless you've something to hide.
No, nothing to hide here. Come along then. Ow!
I can see why you'd want to come here, Marlene. Surprisingly calm.
It was one of Finn's favorite places.
Even with all the rumors.
Oh, come off it, Peter. You're worse than an old biddy with that gossip of yours.
It's not gossip. My dad told me. The spring really is haunted. People can hear women wailing or voices calling from the beyond.
Was this before or after a visit to the old snuff box?
Lay off my dog, Thomas. At least mine stuck around.
And a great deal of good it did you. Look at you about ready to piss your pants in fright over some old wives' tale. I don't hear anything. Do you, Marlene?
I Don't... Wait.
Well, it's not coming from the spring.
Wait, why are you going towards the noise?
If we want to be witch finders, we have to start acting like it. Let's investigate. Marlene, you come too. If there is really something sinister around, you shouldn't be alone.
It's not a voice, just someone playing some music. Why don't we just... Hey, didn't you hear what I said? What? Finn? All right, I'll check it out. Excuse me?
Have I lost my touch? I wanted to see my friend, not nanny a bunch of lost children.
We're not children.
Said every child ever. Wait, how are you able to speak right now?
By opening and closing my mouth?
Don't get smart with me, lass. You should have been entranced, much like your friends here.
I don't know. Your song just didn't reach my ears, I guess.
What good am I if I can't even ensnare a mere whelp? No wonder it failed.
I'm sorry, mister.
Don't be. And you can just call me the Pied Piper. None of this Mr. or Mrs. nonsense.
All right, well, what did you fail if you don't mind me asking?
I don't think a little girl like you can handle it. Sure you won't go running home to your mommy.
Positive.
Visitation. I was trying to get a friend to visit me.
That's not...
Friend beyond the grave. Her name was Amelia. She was hanged today. I was late to meet with her, as per usual, though it seems the consequences were more severe this time.
Shh! You shouldn't speak of such things so easily.
Why not? The boys are transfixed, and you seem to warn me of danger, not present any yourself. Who would speak of this? The dead? See? I knew it. Look at you. You look as if you've seen a ghost.
I'm sorry about your friend. About Amelia.
I was trying to speak with her. Hear that horrendous voice of hers one last time.
I recently lost someone dear to me. Finn.
The news has fallen on many these days.
He wasn't... She is here, you know. Amelia.
What did you say?
Amelia. She's here.
I do recall you saying that the first time.
You succeeded in summoning her. Well, her ghost at least. It's just, you just can't see her.
Am I supposed to be impressed by your ability to point out the obvious?
I'm telling you the truth. Amelia is here.
Alright, I believe you.
Wait, what?
I fail to see why you'd lie over such a thing. Especially while I have your... I'm not sure they're worth calling friends. They hardly look the type. But regardless, for now you have my attention. Don't spoil it.
Okay.
Very good. Now, I have a few questions for you to ask my dearly departed friend.
Well,
What is it now?
So the thing is, while I can see Amelia, I can't exactly hear her.
I want you to ask Amelia whether she was in any pain.
It's unclear.
Ask if she wants me to leave Fegafoyer and the little girl alone.
She says yes.
Ask her if she blames me. Blames me for not knowing what is happening and for being unable to save her.
No, she doesn't.
As a thank you for your service, I shall leave you with a gift. Their affixation shall be extended beyond my departure. Should you wish to engage in other matters, you shall have the opportunity. But should you instead choose to reawaken them, you merely need to call out their names.
Goodbye,
Marlene.
But I don't... Now what do I do? What do you think I should... What is she... I don't...
You're early.
You're late. Help me get this thing inside.
I am punctual as ever.
Will you just help me?
We'll use the back door. It's around the side.
I just dragged this dead waif up here.
You are not wheeling that disgusting wreck of a barrel through my front foyer. Now bring it down before we're noticed. So, how many marks did we decide on? 8?
10.
That's odd. I seem to recall the number being 8.
You recall wrong, you thieving chicken.
Well, let us have a look at the specimen before we resort to name-calling, shall we? As beautiful as this specimen is, I'm afraid it will not satisfy my purposes.
Why?
It's female. And I've studied plenty of females indulging in my hobby. Our town's policies on witches have made them quite accessible. I am in desperate need of new kinds of subjects. Men, children, the elderly, animals, anything.
Perhaps someone who showed talent in their life as a young man?
Yes, Miss Zahnarzt. A young man like that would be an ideal specimen.
I'll be back soon with my stepson's remains.
Leave her here. I'll take the both of them. 10 marks altogether, yes?
10 each. 20 altogether.
Very well. 2 corpses are better than 1, I suppose.
Yes, I'm sure. I'll be back.
And use the back door next time. I'm afraid my home isn't quite suitable for guests. I have some tidying up to do.
I'm sorry that they won't leave you in peace, even after death, but I have to stop my mother from doing the same to Finn.
Dead weight, in more ways than one. Well, daylight's a-wastin'.
Mother? Anything I can help with?
Marlene, I didn't see you. And no, this is grown-up work. It'll be too heavy for you.
But you're always asking me to help out more. Well, here I am, ready to help. Just what are we doing, though?
Oh, just a little gardening work for Mr. Schulte. I'm going to be pulling out some pesky weeds.
Do you really need a shovel for some weeds?
Like I said, they're pesky. They're large and unwelcome weeds.
All the more reason for me to help you then.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you didn't trust me to do my job.
Oh no, I have no doubt about what you're going to do.
Tell you what, you want to help out so bad? Why don't you finish the first chore I gave you? I see you still don't have any chicken feed, and you had plenty of time to get it done by now. You finish up your task, and I'll get to mine.
Guess I'll be off then.
Pesky weeds indeed.
Forget chicken feed. First, I'll get the book, and then I'll get my brother.
I see you've kept your word and come back.
Yes, ma'am. I really would appreciate it if you could help me find my brother's favorite book, please. He read it enough times for him to think of it as his.
I know the feeling all too well. Tell me, what was his name, so that I can better assist you?
Finn. His name is Finn.
So you're the little sister. I should have known. I know exactly what book you mean.
You knew my brother?
Yes, it's a small village after all, and the number of literate folk even smaller still. Finn was always a pleasure to discuss and debate with. Now, where did I last see it? Not over here. Perhaps... Aha! Here it is, the Castle of Otranto.
Well done, sister.
I'd almost forgotten.
Goodness. And I thought I got emotional over books.
Finn, don't you worry. I'm going to bring you back. I swear it. I have an idea, but you may not like it.
Marlene, careful.
Petrified. Yes. You. Say hello.
Hello?
Wow. It really does work. You, come stand next to me. What else can you do? Right. You, tie my shoe. If you can do simple things, how about harder ones? Get up and turn into a bird. So no turning into animals. I wonder if you can fly. Fly, please.
Marlene, what are you doing?
I didn't mean to hurt him. See, he's okay, Finn. I bet they can't even get hurt like this. It's the Pied Piper's magic or something.
Not sure.
Let's test it out. Stand next to each other, about 5 steps in front of me. Push him down.
Marlene!
Well, I just had to see if they really would do anything.
You shouldn't.
I have a plan. A good one.
Not good. Worried.
Follow me, boys.
dig.
Marlene, stop. My best friend, Marlene, please stop. Marlene.
Stop! Stop! Just stop digging, okay?
Thank you.
Only listen to what I say.
Thomas? Peter? Are you deaf, boys? That's detention for the next week. I cannot believe how insolent you two are being, disrespecting not only your elders, but your teacher, and you. You strange, illiterate nuisance of a girl. You're headed down a dangerous path. Well, when I see you boys in class, you better be on your best behavior.
What is that quiet waif doing with those two smiling boys? Very, very suspicious. What could have brought such an odd wisp to my door? What else but a witch? For your sake, you best have an impenetrable explanation for what I just found inside your home, cretin.
Go, get Finn's body, now. Bury it at the Juniper tree.
Where are they going? To do the witch's bidding, presumably. Make the most of this night, Shulta. It'll be your last.
I already told you heathens to stop. Why are you disrupting this gravesite?
Mother! I will deal with these troublemakers, Mama. They aren't listening to you. Please, let me try. You know for a fact that Joanna is the witch plaguing our town. You've seen it, but you don't remember anything else from today. And you must not disrespect the dead, Thomas and Peter.
Peter, Thomas, you left Mr. Schultes abruptly, without hello or goodbye, almost as if you were under a spell, unable to think or speak. Who cast it on you? Who is the witch?
Joanna! Joanna's the witch!
Witch! Witchfinder! Burn Joanna!
What?
Joanna Zanarst, I hereby decree you a bona fide witch, now under arrest. You shall be sentenced at trial.
I am not a witch. What are you saying? Those boys were the ones who dug up and reburied my stepson's body.
A likely story, witch. Thomas, Peter, please follow me. Your testimony will be required.
Marlene?